Welcome back to Creature Features. It's New Year's mail time. You know why it's important that we do our mail now? Because these letters you hold were written to us in 2022, and if we were to read them next week in 2023, people would complain and say, you took an entire year to read my mail.
I don't think time works that way.
No, people's perceptions work that way, right?
Perception.
No, they'll say, you know, it's like when they see you tonight and then they say goodbye and they say, see you next year, right? This man has no sense of humor. I think it's a German thing.
Perhaps.
I could be wrong. How about some mail, Mr. Livingston?
There's mail.
A letter from Joseph Nemsick in Loyalton, California. That's a nice loyal name. Loyalton.
I don't know where that is.
It's let's find out. Dear Vincent, Tangela, and of course, Mr. Livingston. We live in the Sierra Mountains in a little town, and we watch your show religiously on YouTube. We've subscribed and laughed through the entire show. We were wondering if you could get Herschel Lewis's Blood Feast or Ted Michaels' Corpse Grinders. Have you heard of these films?
No.
Have you? No?
Corpse grinders.
Corpse Grinders.
Tragic.
No, it sounds like a more efficient. It's part of the entire clean air movement to not pollute the air with dead bodies, right? Oh, it would have been fun if you would have pulled it off while everything was there and if everything would have stayed.
I think it would have been very dramatic.
All right, where was I? Corpse Grinders. Now, I have no idea what those movies are, but we'll look into them. And I have an inclination to think that they may be too gory for our show.
It would sound so.
No, and not so much. It's not so much us. We don't care. It's YouTube. Where in God's name did that come from?
That's an odd one, is it?
No, it's not us. It's YouTube may not be happy if we put corpse grinding on their station, right?
If it's too gory.
If it's too gory, then they lose advertisers and they go bankrupt. But we could not allow Google Incorporated to go bankrupt. Now, could we? It would be a shame if it was all caused by us. And this silly movie you suggested, Joseph, but we'll look into it. And if we could do it, we'll do it. All right, both are right up your alley for cheesy gore movies. Try and get them, and if you can't, it's okay. It's just nice to see that the Creature Feature spirit is alive and well. Take care. From Joseph Nemsick in the loneliest town in the world, Loyalton. How fun. All right, well, greetings to everyone in that town, and we hope you're all watching Creature Features tonight, if not every night, right?
Every night.
Every night would be good. Can you imagine?
It's from Dave in Pennsylvania.
Dave Wool in Pennsylvania. I wonder if this bloke is the man who actually invented wool.
I would think not.
Maybe one of his ancestors.
I also think not.
All right. He goes, Dear Poltermansion crew, I enjoy your shows, movies, the most, of course, just on the demand side movies via Fire TV and Roku app. If you don't know, we have apps for those set-top boxes.
Yes.
They're wonderful. They're convenient. And
Fire TV, Roku.
But one disadvantage is you cannot see our Friday show on those.
True enough.
Friday we show some really nice films, but we can't put those all over because it'd be too expensive, right?
Quite.
They're too expensive. But we can put them on YouTube for a month. So we do that, and it works out nicely, right?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Right. All right. He goes, I'm from the PA area. That would be... Pennsylvania, right. And without a live channel network here, if you could please show some classic movies like some black and white Dracula, Frankenstein, Werewolf, and so on, that'd be great for sure. All right, so on those films, we've tried, and they are Universal films, right?
Universal, yes.
Right, so that's big money.
They have lots of lawyers.
Well, it's not so much the lawyers, it's all the money. They have bankers. They have a big bank account that's quite hungry, and we are too small to feed it. But, everyone's seen these movies already 20 times. I've seen them. Long before I did the show, I've seen them 20 times. So, it's Svengoolie offers them. Maybe you have satellite TV and you can watch Svengoolie and watch those. Because he, shows those every other week, right?
I have not watched him.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He shows those movies all the time. So far, you are doing a great job, and I appreciate it. The show reminds me of back in the days as a child watching Chilla Theatre with Chilly Billy Cardilli, the host from 6384 WPXI. I believe so. Outstanding show indeed. Thanks for keeping this era going. Just a suggestion, start producing some trading cards regarding the show host and all the hosts. You're all really cool. I'll buy them. Thanks again, Dave Wood, Pennsylvania. Trading cards. Well, yeah. Can you see how that would work? All right. A bunch of little boys with a bunch of trading cards of us, and everybody is like trading you and I away for another Tangella. Yeah.
That's strange.
We would be the card that they throw away with the gum, and they would keep all the Tangella cards. Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea, bloke. Anyways, thanks again for writing, Dave, and we'll work on those films for you. Next up is a package.
A package.
A package. Give me the package. Sir, is it heavy?
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh my, he does this to me every time. This illusion, this mirage you perform, where he makes a box look heavy and it's not. All right. I shall read the note, and I'm going to give this to the young lady, because she's like our version of Vanna White. No, she is. You know Vanna White, right?
No.
She's been to our home before. Not this one, the one in Los Angeles. In fact, I believe you served her hors d'oeuvres.
That's the woman with the letters on the wall.
Well, she did not put any letters on our wall. But is he taking the tree out?
Well, you demanded that he do so.
I know, but you just need to be careful when you do that. There's some delicate things over there. Be careful. All right, let's see. This is from Will Benoit. He handwrote this, and I'm normally pretty good at reading these things, but he writes like a man who does architecture.
Ah.
All right. So I'm going to fumble through this. My apologies, Will Benedict. I'm not sure. Anyways, he goes, I have recently found and subscribed to your channel. The variety of the movie and show is great. And even when it is a bad movie, the guest seems to make it worth watching, which isn't to take away from the input of Vincent Tangella and Mr. Livingston. You know, his input is technically his output. It's not input. Here is a little something to nosh on during the film if they haven't yet been eaten by the god. I think that's what he says, the god. Do we have a god? Oh, look at this. Oh, that's fabulous.
Is that a goat?
No, it's a kitty cat, right? No? Dinosaur? What in God's name is that? I don't know. It's cute. She loves it.
Something odd.
Tangella, Andrew, get at least one untainted, uncrumbled cookie, or you get none. If it helps, think of it as curing him into a fast sense of security. I wish I was semi-famous and in Santa Rosa so I could be a guest, but as things stand, can only wish you the best. Will Benedict. Well, thank you, Will, and thank you for all the nice gift. What he gives. Oh, look at all those cookies. Oh, my goodness.
More cookies.
Andrew. Oh, my goodness. You know, the poor man's probably injured over there. Cookies, and then this, and then what else? There was something else, right? That?
Just these two.
That's perfect. Couldn't do better. Thank you so much, sir.
And that was it.
That's it for letters, right?
That's it for letters.
That is it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own by email, send it over to this address. Or if you'd like to send us a nice kitty cat plush and a plate of cookies, send it through this address right here. We'll be back soon, maybe with our director Tom, but first let's get back to the Day of the Triffids.
This is Isabella from Dallas, Texas, and I just found you guys on YouTube, and I absolutely love your show. I don't know if you guys are still on regular TV or cable TV, but if not, oh my gosh, we're missing so much. Thank you so much. Have a Merry Christmas. Take care.